What one single change in the attitudes or actions of your clients could greatly assist you in helping them? Now, rather than this being a moan about why must all my clients do X or why don't any of my clients do Y, this is more about correcting perhaps a misunderstanding about you, your services, or how your services are offered. And this question arises because I was on a webinar recently with a number of accountants presenting their views on the difficulties facing both the economy and their clients. And when they started to talk about insolvencies and insolvency practitioners, a number of them suggested they would only introduce their clients to an insolvency practitioner once it was the very end and there was nothing left to save, and it was effectively what might be known in the industry as a burial. And this got me thinking that perhaps there's a misunderstanding about the services that insolvency practitioners can offer. And this is probably because most people would think, and they wouldn't be far wrong, that the majority of an insolvency practitioner's fees are generated from formal insolvency processes, your liquidations and administrations being the main ones. However, we will always offer or try and find solutions that don't require a formal insolvency process first. So if a client was to come to me, I would always want to explore whether there's the possibility for refinancing, whether they know anyone who might inject new capital, whether there might be possible asset-based lending, and then start to consider things such as a company voluntary arrangement, which, while a formal insolvency process, very much leaves the directors in control and is about saving the company and the business. If none of those are available, then we might start to explore matters such as administrations. Pre-packs have been very much in the news of late, and that's looking at ways to save the business, if perhaps not the company. And it's only if none of that is possible, if it's not possible to rescue the company or the business, that we might then start to explore things such as liquidations, which are somewhat terminal. So my answer to what single change could my clients make to help me help them is for them to come and see me earlier. A client who comes to see me earlier will almost always have far more options available to assist them, and it's far more likely that we can effect a rescue of the company without the need for a formal insolvency process, which is both a better outcome and almost invariably cheaper for them. However, if a client comes to see me at the last possible time, then at that point, often there's not much more I can offer other than a liquidation. So there's my answer, but I'd be very interested to know your answer to the one thing that your clients could change that would greatly help you help them.